Welcome guys to my channel. Today I'm going to do with you two of these questions I just picked from past paper. No more talking guys, let's just get started. They say that given 1.3, given x is equals to 9999 9999 9999 9999, determine the exact value of what? X squared minus 4 all over x minus 2. Show all your calculations. Here is what we are going to do. Let me just rewrite it as it is. X squared minus 4 all over x minus 2. Like this. You see? If I see a minus, I see a minus here. Whatever I see a minus, it's a difference of 2 squares. Once you see a minus here, it's the difference of 2 squares. Finish and clear. Here is what we are going to do. We are going to put 2 brackets here like this all over x minus 2. We are going to write x minus 2 like this, x plus 2 like this. Square root of x squared, it is x. Square root of 4, it is 2. Like that, you see? X minus 2 and x minus 2, they cancel each other. We remain with what? X plus 2. Like this. You see guys, let me just go to the next page. Let me just write it like this. X plus 2. As you can see, they have given us the value of x. The value of x is what? 999, which means that where we see x, we are going to put that value, that 9999. You see? 999 999 plus 2, like this guys, you see? And then 2 plus 9 is what? Is 11. You write what? 1 at the end. You carry 1. You see? 1 plus 9 is what? Is 10. You write what? 0 and what? Carry 1. You see? 1 plus 9 is what? Is 10. You write 0 and carry 1. 1 plus this 9 is what? Is 10. You write 0, carry 1. 1 plus this 9 is what? Is 10. You write 0, you carry 1. 1 plus this 9 is what? Is 10. You write 0, carry 1. 1 plus this 9 is what? Is 10. You write 0, you carry 1. 1 plus this 9 is 10. You write 0, you carry 1. 1 plus this 9 is what? Is 10. You write 0, you carry 1. 1 plus this 9 is what? Is 10. You write 0, you carry 1. 1 plus this 9 is 10. You write 0, you carry 1. 1 plus this 9 is 10. You write 0, you carry 1. 1 plus 0 is what? Is 1. So our answer is this one. Is 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1. Just like that. You see guys, you just add it with your own head. This 99999 plus 2, you just do it with your own head or in a piece of paper. You're just going to get this answer. Don't press it in the calculator, because of you might just end up getting this number like this. Multiply by 11 or multiply by 10. Like this. You can just get this number. You see? And then they are going to mark it wrong. Or they are going to, it's either they are going to mark it wrong, or they are going to give you 0, or they are going to extract 1 mark from you. Please don't do that. Just do it by your head and get this answer straight. You see guys? So on to the next one. It says that explain why the equation has no real roots. We know that this equation, if the equation has no real roots, which means that its delta must be what? Less than 0. Or it must be what? Negative. You see? Because of why it must be less than 0. It's because of, you see, in your quadratic formula, you see, you know that your quadratic formula, it is like this. X is equals to minus b plus minus root b squared minus 4 AC over what? 2A. And this is what? This thing is our delta. Remember, delta is equals to what? B squared minus 4AC is what? B squared minus 4AC. Like this, guys. If we can just prove that this thing, it is negative, it means that this negative is going to get inside this square root, you see, and then negative square root, it is going to give us what? It's going to give us no solution, which means that if it says no solution, it means that this equation, it has no real roots, you see, no roots at all. Here is what we are going to do. Let me just wrap here for a moment. I'm going to write it like this. X to the 4 plus 1 all over x to the 4 is equals to what? 1 over 2. We are going to cross multiply, which means that we are going to multiply this by this and this by this and get this kind of answer. 2x squared plus 2, it is equals to what? 2x4. As we can see, this and this, they are like terms. They are going to what? To add each other or subtract each other. You see, we can just transpose this x4 to the what? To the left hand side and remain with what? With 0, like this. We are going to say 2x to the 4 minus x to the 4 plus 2, like this, right? It's equals to what? To 0. You can see, guys, I just transposed it. If you take this part, I've just taken this part to the left hand side and changed the sign, and it became negative, like this, as you can see. You see, guys, so it's going to give us x to the 4 plus 2, it equals to what? To 0. You see, this, we know that in order for us to get a delta, we must have a quadratic equation. You see, you can just write it like this. You can just say x to the 4 plus 0 x squared plus 2, like this. And right, guys, you see, you have your quadratic. In order for us, we cannot write delta without a quadratic equation. We must first get quadratic equation. I just wrote 0x squared here because of there is no any other variable that has x squared on it. You see, like this. You know that normally quadratic equation, it is like this. Quadratic equation, it has something like this. It has x squared minus x plus 2, something like this. It's equal to 0. This thing and what? And this thing, it is the same. You see, it is the same thing. They are quadratics. You see? Yeah. Let me just wrap this thing for a moment. We got our A. Our A is what? Our A is 1. You see? And our B is what? Is 0. And our C is what? Is 2. Like that. So here is what we are going to do. we are going to sub it in our delta. Our delta is what? It's equals to b squared minus 4ac, like that, guys. You see? So which means that we are going to remain with what? Let me just write here for the moment. We are going to have this kind of delta. At b, we are going to sub 0. You see? Our b, it is 0. You see? And at a, we are going to sub what? We are going to sub 1. You see? We are going to put 1 where we see a, because of our a is 1. At c, we are going to put 2 where we see c, like this, guys. Then we get our delta as what? As minus a. You see? Therefore, our delta, it is negative. Therefore, you can say that our delta, it is less than 0. You see? Therefore, the equation has no real roots. You can just conclude like that. And you can say that therefore, you can just write the conclusion like that. Therefore, x 4 plus 1 all over x to the 4 is equals to 1 over 2 has no real roots, like that, guys, like that. So thanks for being with me, guys, in this channel. You can join me in my next channel where I can just do more of these questions, more of the difficult questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, guys, for watching.